Hey everyone, Teehashee here, continuing our thought process RogueTech gameplay commentary, and we are still floating over this planet that I will insist on trying to butcher every single time. Mangzhengdian? Maybe getting better at it. Mangzhengdian. And we did a difficult contract and succeeded with minimal damages. They get harder though. This one is going to be a real dog. I can feel it. Destroying bases on high difficulties is hard. Hardened targets with turrets. And scary turrets at that. You know what I mean? Here we have drop interception. It's a battle. Salvage isn't incredible. I will be honest. Not the best. But we're here and we're here to work. So I think let's get with it. No one got injured on the last fight. We'll take the our lance that is geared towards heat efficiency. So we'll bring this other Highlander. And the other Marauder, I believe, is also more heat efficient. And these guys are just going to have to make do. Commander's almost maxed. Might max him with this. We'll see. We're just going to check our heat efficiency here. 3954. 4248. The missile boat is slightly more heat efficient. I'm sure it deals quite a bit less damage. It also has no jump jets. Probably not going to make a huge difference here. Let's look at, we've got 2 racks of LRM ammo. This is a battle, so this Kintaro fits better for what we're doing. What we could do Apex's gunnery is maxed. The only thing that's not maxed is her tactics. What we could do is we could switch these two. Because the commander, I mean, it's the commander, so he'll always be a terrible shot compared to people who are actually good shots. But out of this lance, he's definitely not the worst shot. He's probably the best. And this is going to be heat management more than accuracy, especially with LRM5s. So I think we'll go on with this. The only issue we might run into is our damage potential. We'll probably bring the fire starter anyway, despite it not being the most heat efficient. Let me fiddle with this for another second. Something like that, maybe. that pushes the Kintaro into a scouting role, but it's also not the LRM Kintaro, so it has jump jets. And everything else is in a sniper role, which is pretty decent. This will probably be fine. We'll legitimately have to see what terrain we are in, because some of this desert terrain can have like a gigantic lake and things aren't so bad, or it can just be rocky and barren, like the desert. So we will see. I would like to actually, since we're talking about the desert a little bit, I would like to hear from you folks that are from desert climbs, because I'm from a desert climb. I'm from the beautiful state of Wyoming. Lived there for 28 years, depending on how you count. 26 to 28 years. And grew up there. And while Wyoming is very beautiful, um, it's and is very diverse territory, it is mostly dry and mostly barren, depending on where you are. Okay. Got a night mission. I might fiddle with my settings because I can barely see what's going on. Anywho, we do have some trees, got some mineral deposits. This seems like a good starting move to make. Sorry, I'm kind of bubbly. I don't know why. There's a 90 tonner. That's real. That's a real person. I think the team will kind of waddle over to this mineral field, and we can always back up into these trees if they press us too hard. Just checking to see if we're actually in jumping range anymore. We are not. Alright, we're gonna let them come to us. We've got all the evasion. 60 tons. It's a dragon. Another 60 tonner. Might be one of those nightmare riflemen. Ugh. A Thunderbolt with jump jets. Quick draw. It's not the most terrifying lance, but because of this kind of crummy terrain, I'm gonna have to kind of decide who we're shooting at. I'm thinking we're shooting at this Thunderbolt, though. Let's see who we got here. Cyclops Q. That's the one with missiles, I'm pretty sure. Yep, it sure is. It's actually a tempting shot because he is still standing stock still and is not sure what's going to happen to him. Okay. shooting the assault mech first is rarely the right call. Uh, just to be explicit about my hesitation. Um, the reason is it's a little bit different for the Cyclops, right? But if you're shooting at the most armored unit first, and this is still a very, very well defended version of the Cyclops, all of these guys are going to have free reign. And it's a little complicated because it's like, A, do you shoot at the highest threat? Well, that's not always the assault mech. Um, I would argue that it's this Thunderbolt like we were considering to shoot at. But we had a clean shot on it, which is why we did it like that. All right, our boy Teehashee, I think, is going to go next. But yeah, so in many cases, it's just better to take out the lightest mech, then the next heaviest mech in that order, just to reduce their force multipliers, because more units, no matter how weak they are uh, a form of force multiplier. And I mean, you guys already know that's it's not like a law, it's not like a rule. It's combat is all about flexibility, but it is something you wanna think about. It also seems like if we move particular ways, we really can limit who can see us because of this formation we're next to. Okay. I think she's going to get to attack twice. Also probably I'll hop her off of this hill. That seems decent enough. We might get a knockdown. I'm not terribly optimistic, but maybe. It seems like realistically I can move Medusa backwards using Ace Pilot, but we'll let him get shot at some first, right? That's what he's here for. This Cyclops also does not have a battle computer. That was pretty good shooting on that leg. Not terribly happy about taking that damage. I think it's time to move. Sorry, I'm just debating on whether to shoot the lasers as well, or just the SRM6s. We do have sensor lock. We do have stuff that we can do if we're heated up, and our shot is clear enough at least. I think we'll just take it. Nice. Ammo explosion. Draw, doing quick draw things. He missed a lot, which makes me happy because quick draws are very heat inefficient. Yeah, he pretty much pegged his meter doing that. And then the Highlander, who's not been shot at all, of course can attack a turn early because it's got our Master Tactician in it. And I think we're going to hop down here and get close enough. I don't know why I'm worried about the heat. I'm silly. I'm a silly person if you guys don't know. I do silly things. And then I hear about it later. Boof. There we go. Assault mech down. Kill the bad guys out of order, but it kind of shows just what a average to subpar mech the Cyclops is, especially without its battle computer. Okay. This seems like a smart flank. I might just be putting myself in LOS of literally everyone in the world. Tempted to shoot at the Thunderbolt. This Thunderbolt is very heat efficient and it will be able to do its shenanigans the entire time, where the quick draw is up on this hill, and even if it jumps, like, it can't jump and shoot. It can shoot or it can jump, if that makes sense. That's a heat neutral attack. Our shot isn't great, which is why I'm not too obsessed about making the perfect shot. It's pretty good shooting though. Sorry, I'm just thinking if I want to wait for the Thunderbolt to move or continue shooting at it. I'll probably wait with the Cyclops out of it. These guys have tactical decisions that they need to make. You're waiting for the right move. I'm a mech pilot from Boston. Okay, so now what we can do, since we are gonna sensor lock, is why don't we just thinking about my jump and how much heat it's actually gonna save me. That puts us up to 6, which is pretty nice. I do admit. That puts us up to 5. That's all right. I like that. The other thing is it's towards the back, and if they push into us to get better shots, whoopsies. That's what we want. Now Proxima can precision strike and push this guy's initiative back. That thing has been damaged. Pew. There we go. Yeah, so he did one of the two. Oh no, he did jump. Wow. Are you gonna cook yourself, sir? No, he's just pushing it to the absolute limit. So can we smash him? No. We're just out of range. Kind of wishing we had Ace Pilot, honestly, because we could shoot and then walk up on him instead of doing it this way we're gonna do it here. It's tempting to walk into the mineral field, but it only hurts our shot. Like, we want them to shoot at the Highlander, especially now that their assault mech is down. So we're just gonna sort of waddle up here and make this Thunderbolt go away, hoping for another ammo explosion. Doesn't look like we're gonna get that, but we will get a knockdown. was a headshot. Duh. Alright, now he gets to get back up. He's in bad shape, though. He's going to get one more big attack and go down the next turn. And he stood still for it and shot the Kintaro, which is basically the only mech with any evasion. That was your last act on Earth. Well, not on Earth, but you know what I mean. That was the thing that you picked. I'm just gonna stand here and shoot. It's super irresponsible, but I'm not getting punished for it. Not amazing shooting, if I'm being honest. We'll have Medusa bail us out on that. This is the dragon. Its position is terrible, and it's like it should have sprinted around here a long time ago. It's done absolutely nothing to correct its position. Just walk around here. I would like to save the precision strike. I don't really know what for. Yeah, well, call me dumb. I shouldn't have saved it. I got immediately punished for it. Should have just taken him out of the battle. Alright, this is gonna be funny though. And by funny, there's no path to him because he's on some kind of little tiny ledge. Okay. Ow. All of that damage that Kintaro absorbed is, you know, a direct result from that decision not to use the precision strike. So I would like to publicly apologize for not using the resources that I had in the time that I had them. That was pretty good shooting though. There we go. It's kind of a poo shot, unfortunately. Don't know. That's not the worst. Pew. I do like the big like floodlight that comes out of the front of the quick draw. It gives him a very iconic look, similar to the one you get for the Cyclops. Okay. So I think we'll just precision strike for realsies this time. That seems pretty good. Yeah. So we were doing all right. Jump this big boy up on this hill. Yuck. Boy, that would be scary. No mercy. Bam. Nice shooting, T. Commander got one, guys. Funny how those missions are. If it's a 4v4, it takes, you know, 15, 20 minutes. And if it's it's like proportional. Uh, every lance you add on top of that, it's another 20 minutes until missions take an entire hour to complete. Okay, we got lots of stuff to finish. We can finish this Thunderbolt, which is going to be cool. Probably going to take a piece of Dragon, piece of Thunderbolt, piece of Cyclops, unless there are cool guns. There are decent guns, but nothing particularly fancy. What we'll do is we'll take this, and we'll take the arm mod. Mostly because it's the weightless one, and so why not install it? It's a straight upgrade. Shame to miss out on the Cyclops, but we might not. No, we did. Instead. I gotta look at one of my punchier Cyclopses and see if we can put that arm mod on it. Okay, liberate House Parata. Okay. Let's go ahead and put these mechs away before we forget. I really wish there were rifles in the game. But I never seen the rifles in any MechWarrior game until MechWarrior 5, so it could be that's just something that team innovated on. I don't know. But see, the hard points for this mech are also really good. So there we go. To the box with you. We could have brought that Stalker on that mission. We might bring it on this one, though it would be a lot smarter just to bring the Highlander again. I might just bring that exact same Lance again. We did great. Okay. This is going to be a real monster, I think. I hesitate to even take it on because of my babies. We're bringing the babies. I should have checked for promotions. Maybe I still can. Yeah, I can. That is one thing that's nice about this one. In MechWarrior 5, when you say you're ready, you best be ready, because there are only a few changes you can make if you're not. Unsteady threshold. That's all really solid. Compared to waiting to put everything into gunnery, which is what I typically do. We could do this and it would round her out quite a bit better. But that gunnery though, you just need it. You need it really bad. It's all pointless if you're not hitting your shots. Medusa got upgraded it though. Then Apex. She's got stuff. Probably gonna just give her piloting. It's not that big a difference right now, but it's gonna make a difference later. Okay. Sorry about that little detour. This team did well. Probably gonna have to be a lot more passive with the Kentaro. Mostly getting in sensor locking things and letting the LRMs and snipers deal with it. Oh yeah, so this is a proper like mixed lance mission because Darius says so, right? He's like, yeah, so we had a look at your tonnage and you are underweight because you know, MechWarrior games or BattleTech games, I should say, are kind of like boxing. You know what I mean? Like when you put a little skinny guy against like a large lad, it's not that he can't beat him, which is why we like running mixed lances. It's why it's fun. But uh, he can also just absolutely get Highlander burial into the ground, right? Just dunked on. We're gonna find out what's gonna happen. There are tactical options that we almost never ever use in this game. Like you can abort contracts, you can run, you can, you know, you can do those things. Man, it's real dark again. No, it's not as dark as I thought. It's a big turret. He said strong opposition, but not necessarily reinforcements. So hopefully it's one lance plus turrets, right? We can hope for that. It's still hopes and dreams section, right? No? No? Okay. Let's get up here and see if we can't get something on radar. Nope. Okay. One thing, it looks like we might have to leap this gap, but it looks like we have, like, we might just make straight for that formation a really, really nice overlook down right into the base. And if we, again, if we do things right on the tactical level, we should win. So let's, can definitely jump you up there. She has more jump jets. Yoink. Let's put her up there. You also have 4 jump jets. Yoink. My major concern is if they can jump this gap. And you? Yoink. Okay. Boy, this has got a very Spec Ops feel to it. Guess we'll just sprint up here. Oh no. Usually I like to sprint in some kind of defensible position or something with decent fallback, but it seems like this mesa here is going to be that. guess we'll keep on the right hand side a little bit for flank purposes, like this. Okay. 95 tons. We haven't seen a Banshee yet. Could be, or have we seen one? I don't think we've seen one. And if we have, and you remember, do me a favor and pretend like it's a big surprise to everyone. If you can do me a big favor, you can comment and go, what, a Banshee? We've never seen one of those, especially if we've already seen one. Sniper turrets. Boo. Also, you see how tall this base is? This is gonna be nasty. Alright. You can see this 55 tonner down here as well. We could reasonably fight up here, so I'm pretty happy with this. We're just gonna reserve, actually. That sniper turret, though. I don't think they can even see these guys. Ow, stop. Yeah, you say barely hit, but... Alright, so we're gonna break their line of sight by making this jump. This guy's already moved. Maybe ace pilot shenanigans next turn. Maybe. It's a dragon. Okay. Shadowhawk 2H. Okay. So I can only hit with the LRM, which is disappointing. We are going to need to advance. Oh, oh. See, so the reason why that all came together is we moved up and suddenly the Shadowhawk could see us, and so the sniper turret could see us. And it's all just a lot of BS. So we don't want to sprint, we want to jump. Oh my god, an LRM turret? No. Lame. Sorry, Proxima. But like, you look at this thing, you look how this is set up. She's at least gonna have one more shot coming into her if it is indeed something that can hit her, which it probably is. Okay, I think we can turn the Gauss off. I actually only need to destroy 2 buildings here. Man, another LRM turret. Absolutely brutal. Alright. And stand you up. kind of jump have we got access to? I think the Panther got shot as much as you'd ever want your Panther to get shot in a mission. That's how I feel about that. Actually, let's look at this dragon. No. I like my first decision better. Slow the Shadow Hawk down a little bit. Okay. You still have your evasion, so let's reserve. Interesting. I feel like we should probably double down on killing that Shadowhawk. Because those long-range turrets are going to do bad things to us. No more evasion for you. Makes me wonder if he's got like a rangefinder or something scary like that. Medusa's just gonna have to wait. Very solid damage. Ammo explosion. Dead. Awesome. That was good luck. More than anything, that was good luck. Okay. So the one thing that we don't want is to get actual line of sight on those assault turrets. Realistically, we don't really want line of sight on anything. We're also not in a bad position, so we're gonna hit done. It was sensor lock, absolutely nasty. Oh yeah, so the computer can sensor lock you with one unit. That's a thing that, so you as the player aren't allowed to do that, right? But that's a thing that they can do. So he has the multi-target as well as sensor lock, and that's what he did that turn. It also looks like we're looking at the rear of that mech. Let's reserve really quick. So we are going to try to take out, I gotta get over here. Let's see. See what I can see with eyes unclouded by hate. I'm really scared of getting shot a lot. Is that selfish of me? Is that a selfish thing to be scared of? Okay, let's reserve. And waste some people's moves. Now we have to go. Okay. Now we'll hop down here. And we'll either kill this 60-tonner, which I'm pretty sure is a dragon, or we'll sensor lock a turret. What's a banshee? We had no idea. This is the cool banshee too. This is the nice banshee. If we can shoot him in the face with the Gauss rifle, we will. Prime face shooting target, in my opinion. Let's see. It's complaining about a pretty mediocre shot, but I think we'll take it anyway. Because we can definitely fall back and be sensor locking this this dragon the entire time. Man, he's a big boy. Mercy, mercy. Okay. I wasn't scared. Okay. But thanks for checking with me. No, the heat, it's getting to me. Oh, she has breaching shot superpowers. Okay. It was a miss though. Sad. No, a sensor lock. It's so scary. They're gonna do bad things to me. Alright, Proxima, I'm gonna need you to knock this last little bit of be brave and knock this last little bit of evasion off of there. I should have jumped her. She has coolant dump. I should be being a lot more cagey with her. Here it comes. Hold on. Okay. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. What is the damage profile on this mech? I'd really like to just shoot him in the head. We hit him in the arm. Alright, Proxima, we're going to reserve you. We're going to let Medusa step in on this one. Also because he has to move. If he doesn't, more bad things will happen. Alright, this is gonna get toasty. All we gotta do is delay him though. It's crazy how flat these shots are, but I guess they're pretty flat. It's not quite the knockdown, but you're killing me. I mean, we just have to hit him at all. Oh, we should precision strike. There we go. That'll help. There's the knockdown. Technically, we get 2 precision strikes, which is why I used it up there. And I don't think there's any positioning I can do that's going to give me a straight shot with all my guns. But let's move up here anyway. And we're gonna hope that you die. There we go. Alright. Pretty far from the easy part being over. It's getting easier, but there are 2 assault mechs left and a bunch of turrets. See, you shouldn't be able to do that. That's cheating. We must be just out of those turrets' optimal range. Reserve. Okay. I'll move Medusa out of the Banshee's line of sight. That seems okay. I think the Banshee can easily move into LOS, but the Kentaro's still doing alright. Is there any shot we can take? Doesn't look like it. So we can see that one clearly. Actually, we can see them both clearly. So we'll just sensor lock the Banshee. Why not? Okay, baby. It looks like, my friends, we're going to have a little break in the recording. I'm going to go eat dinner with my beautiful wife. Be back in a second.